Salt TV program Omunnyo ku Makya enkyalero amannya agange nze Prince Apollo nga bulijjo kwogera ku bigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga Uganda naye olw'obukulu bwa programu eno tujja kubanga tukyusamuko ku lulimi twogere ku Lungereza tubaaniriza for the benefit of our viewers especially those abroad. We will switch to English. My name is Prince Apollo. Welcome to the show. And this morning we host administrators of Cavendish University, Uganda. And Cavendish University is one of the leading higher institutions of learning in this country. They have an upcoming graduation ceremony. And speaking about graduation ceremonies, they mean a lot, especially to students, to parents, and they mark a milestone in the lives of learners, but also stakeholders. And to speak about the 14th graduation ceremony of Cavendish University, in the studios, we have Dr. Olive Sabiti. And Dr. Olive Sabiti is the Vice Chancellor, Cavendish University. Happy to have you on the show this morning. Speak to our viewers.
Thank you very much. Yes, as I've been introduced, I'm Dr. Olive Sabiti, the Vice Chancellor of Cavendish University, Uganda. And good morning, viewers.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Olive. Alongside Dr. Olive, we have Evans Tabingwa. And Evans, it's a pleasure and a privilege having you on the show this morning.
Thank you, Apollo. Good morning to our listeners and viewers. Get set on the TV and let us interact and share. Thank you.
All right. Let me start with Dr. Olive, speaking about Cavendish University. Quickly, what can we know about Cavendish University?
Cavendish University, Uganda is a Pan-African university, first of all. That is very important. We were established in 2008, so we're about 17 years old now. We are a leading technology-enabled university. It may be remembered that during the times of COVID, we are the first university in Uganda and one of the first in East Africa to host a virtual and scientific graduation ceremony. So COVID did not hold us down. And we continue in that, following that trajectory with leading in technology, leading in AI. Yes, leading in AI really, because we even have a course, a program on data science and artificial intelligence. Cavendish University, Uganda has a number of campuses. We are multi-campus university. We have a campus in Siani in Zambia, just opposite the American Embassy for anyone who would like to visit us. But we are also in Lower Kololo, at the intersection of Lower Kololo and Kamocha. That is where our Faculty of Law is hosted. We are also in Kabalagala, again, that is Cavendish University, Uganda. And we have an emerging campus in Mukono. We also offer four faculties. We have 4 faculties, which offer more than 27 programs. We have 8 master's programs. We have diploma programs. We have certificate programs and even bachelor programs in the 4 faculties. The Faculty of Law is well known, and much of what we're known for is really the moats. The moats are mock courts where we kind of simulate what happens in court based on mock facts, not real. And we've been leading in these moats. We've been leading in Uganda, that is nationally, but we've also led in the region. We've led in Africa, and we've even participated in moats and performed significantly well, even at a global level. Yes, and what I would say, what drives us? What is our driving agenda? Our drive is our vision to be a center of excellence, innovation, and transformation. And that is accompanied by also a mission. I mean, why do we wake up each morning? Why do we go to work? We go to work because we want to transform and inspire our learners to be employable, to be entrepreneurial, and to even be ethical leaders. And on top of that, we also have an annual guiding theme. So our annual theme this year is sustaining growth through collaboration, innovation, and internationalization. So that kind of defines us. And maybe some of the things that define us at Cavendish University Uganda include our academic model. You know, we may find that we're the only university in Uganda which has a well-written, articulated academic model. We have an academic model. Our academic model has the student at the center. You know, when we go to university, sometimes the student feels kind of left out. The lecturer will be the boss, as it were. There will be the sage on the stage. If they don't come, they've not come. If they don't teach, they don't teach. If they tell stories instead of the lecture, that's it. But at Cavendish University Uganda, we place the student at the center. We are concerned that this student actually acquires the given learning outcomes. And that leads to our graduate exit profile, which I'm going to talk about briefly. But before that, on top of this student centricity, our academic model has supporting pillars. So, for example, we have a very intuitive artificial intelligent learning platform that supports our technology-enabled learning. So our students are able to study using this platform. We use a flipped classroom model, so we don't waste time in the classes, hearing notes, missing what the lecturer said. No, we instead put all the material on the platform, then students can read at home. But when they come to class, when the lecturer is there, they engage, they discuss, they problem solve, and they're able to ask, because originally, when you use the old model of standing in front of a class and you teach, you may give the students homework. And then when the student gets home, they think they've understood, they realize that they actually haven't understood. But the teacher is now gone. So we flip hours so that they can study at home, and then in class, when the lecturer is there, that's when they do the actual questions, the actual problem solving, the discussion, the application. That is how we run our academics. And then we also have qualified and passionate lecturers. Our lecturers are passionate, they're technology savvy, and they are qualified. But we also do quality academic programs. So you will find that not a single program at Cavendish is not accredited. All the programs that we offer are fully accredited by the National Council for Higher Education. We are responsive to needs. So each semester we do a number of surveys. We try to ask our students, how satisfied are they with our program? Do they like what we teach? Do they like the studying, the learning environment?
Yep.
And it helps us to get better. So that's called the Student Satisfaction Survey. We also do an employer survey. How do the employers find our students? Are they equipped for the world of work? That is very, really important. And even our parents. How do our parents feel about our offering? You know, you spend a lot of money, you send students to university, but what's the output? So we also pay attention to that. And then, of course, we are responsive to those needs. We don't only collect views, we're responsive to the needs, and we have efficient processes, both academic and administrative.
That is Cavendish University.
That is Cavendish University.
Dr. Olive Sabiti, the Vice Chancellor, Cavendish University, Uganda, telling us about Cavendish University. Mr. Evans Maganda, anything to add on what distinguishes Cavendish University from other higher institutions of learning?
Well, I think she's done a very perfect job.
Sure.
but I can use my imperfection also to add on what she has submitted. Possibly, it's to look at, she's been able to explain the model. She's been able to explain the efficiencies within the system. But of late, we've had a curve that we have bent in the Ugandan space and even on the African continent. For example, in May, one of our students, Andrew Mulondo, participated in the Huawei ICT competition. It's a global competition in the whole world. Yeah, thousands of students and different universities across the globe went to participate in that ICT competition. So Mulondo represented this country. He's our student in software engineering class. So it's a testimony that in relation to what she's explaining, those are part of the results we can be able to see. Because if you have a student coming from our university representing this
Uganda.
global international competition, and actually he was among the first run-ups, yeah, in the cyber track. Okay, so that is already a testimony of the caliber of students that we produce. Also, some of the graduating students, like she has been able to mention about the mooting. Those who don't know the mootings, they are fictitious courts. And Cavendish has already established a niche in that area. Okay, they have won the international humanitarian moot courts. Last May, they were in Pretoria, South Africa. They were the best oralists.
Oh,
yes, in South Africa. And amongst many, every other year, either they have won the mooting or they have been able to stand out in one particular trait of the mooting. So that has happened. But also business-wise. We even have one of our law students who is just, who has been able to make a value addition on herbal tea, just herbal tea. And she has a startup that is actually trying to see how to use these natural herbals.
Mint, peppermint.
Yes, peppermint and stuff.
Turmeric.
That's something to do with innovation.
Correct. But she has been able to put all these different flavors, and they have gotten attraction of the American market.
Sure.
So she hit the American markets and the UK markets. We were just celebrating that, 2 weeks ago. Now that shows you the level of innovation, because it is normal herbal. But I think the way she first of all won a fund of $20,000 from NSSF,
High Innovator Award.
And then she has been able to being able to deal with people in the market who have been able to also help her to understand the different needs, and she has created a niche. When you ask what is there, in fact, when you ask what is there, this herbal tea, we have been having this herbal tea, but that shows you the level of creativity and innovation that our students are able to demonstrate.
Wow.
Yeah. So amidst many other things, that shows you the caliber of students that we have. But also maybe amidst the very many things that Dr. Olive explains, our university, she has just come, is it Kigali? Yeah, participating in the, like those inter-university ethics-related education collaborative, and the university is now at that center. It's creating a niche that we are not just in the Ugandan space, but we are providing leadership on the African continent. So those, among many other things, are able to make the institution stand out.
All right.
And among some key things that maybe need to be emphasized, when you go to most of the universities, it will be hard to find offices like employability office. In Cavendish, we have a fully fledged office.
What does that do?
So that one, what it does is that the career and employability just helps to guide students to be able to understand.
Those who have graduated.
No. It's no, that's the special part. We have an office that is dedicated to mentoring young people and getting them to acquaint themselves with what is happening in the field.
Even when they are still
there, because those are people who are employed, and their work is to basically work hand in hand with the practitioners, bring them on board. The human resource. They tell the students how the sphere of employment is moving. What are the expectations? And of course, they bring on those different parties. But we have our innovation office too.
Oh,
yes, strictly on innovation. Okay, so we have a manager in charge of innovation, so he's able to look at what the students do, and then he's able to work hand in hand with the practitioners, and just for purpose of being able to support and mentor these young people, because you could have a student, maybe from Chidera. I use that the place where I come from. When they say you are from Chidera, it means you come from deep there. So that student will come and learn, but sometimes it will take a long time for that student to acquaint or understand, what is happening around the world. So what that office also does is to be able to bring on board that additional mentorship
component.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Evans Maganda. And Evans is the vice chairperson for the CU 2025 graduation committee.
Yes.
And before we talk about the graduation ceremony, Dr. Olive, can you please share with our viewers the programs offered at Cavendish University?
Thank you very much. Before I share the programs, I thought I should just emphasize some of the attributes of Cavendish University Uganda. Evans has spoken about our innovations and enterprise office. So we have talked about the innovations, but I wanted to emphasize the enterprise. So it also has an enterprise, an entrepreneurial wing, so that our students don't only innovate, but they move the innovations to the market. We've even had students commercializing different apps from the Faculty of Science and Technology. Yes, I just wanted to emphasize the entrepreneurship. And then for the careers and employability office, that one, our students, that brings me to the graduate exit profile. What is the kind of graduate exit profile of our student? A student who graduates from Cavendish will be typically employable, will be typically ethical, and will be typically entrepreneurial. So we've talked about the entrepreneurial, but what are some of the things that you get out of how do you become employable? And those are the things that the careers and employability deals with. So right from semester 1, they will teach you communication skills. They will teach you how to work in teams, collaboration and teamwork. They will teach you how to problem solve. They will teach you analytical and critical thinking. They will teach you learning skills, and that is very critical, because how do you become employable? You're going to work in a field. These days, information changes very drastically. It changes at an exponential pace. So we give all our students MOOCs. MOOCs are massive, open online courses, so they learn how to learn. So whatever you have, whatever comes is thrown at you, you can practice it because you know what to learn. And then, of course, we also train our students to be lifelong learners. Learning does not end when you graduate, but learning is continuous. In life, we all learn. And that is also evidenced by the collaborative reading culture of our staff. Our staff are given books to read, and we read them all as a community. Like Mindset by Carol Dweck, Atomic Habits, all kinds of books. We read all these books collaboratively. Now back to the programs. Cavendish University Uganda is, as I mentioned, it has 4 faculties. And we are also very gender sensitive at Cavendish. So you'll find that 2 of the deans of our 4 faculties are ladies. We have Dr. Faith Ahabiona Mugisha, the Dean of the Faculty of Business and Management, and Dr. Alice Wabule, the Dean of the Faculty of Socio-Economic Sciences. But then of course, we have our male counterparts in the Faculty of Science and Technology, that is Dr. Alon Kimwise, and then the Dean of the Faculty of Law, Associate Professor Norman Mugara. So yeah, we have that gender balance. So in the Faculty of Law, of course, we have the Bachelor of Laws program. Our students have been going to the Law Development Center, and they've been performing excellently. However, one key attribute of Cavendish University Uganda is that we don't only serve the local market, we also serve the international market. And indeed, we even prepare our students for global marketplace. So we have students from 47 nationalities. I say that because in the Faculty of Law, not all of them go to Law Development Center, because some of them are going back to their respective countries. So we have the faculty, we have the Bachelor of Laws, a flagship program, but then we also have the Master of Laws, and we have the Diploma in Paralegal Studies. This one is majorly to equip our learners with skills to serve those in the prisons, but also to help people in prison to acquire skills, legal skills. Then, of course, in the Faculty of Socioeconomic Sciences, we have excellent programs as well. Security Studies, we have International Relations and Diplomacy, and these ones tend to attract really a high caliber of practitioners.
Security Studies.
Yes, Security Studies.
Sounds new.
Yes, and it really attracts many reputable and eminent practitioners in that field from different countries, from Uganda, but also from different countries. And we also partner with the American Embassy in some of those programs, particularly in international relations and diplomacy. And some of our graduates have also gone ahead to graduate in those American Embassy instituted programs. Then we have, of course, the Bachelors of Information of International Relations and Diplomacy. We have Public Administration and Management as well. And then in the Faculty of Business, of course, we have Bachelor of Business Administration with the different specializations, marketing and entrepreneurship, accounting and finance, human resource management. And then, of course, we have the Masters in Business Administration, as well as the Master of Science in Project Management, because we want our students to be able to manage projects and to get those skills. Yeah. Then, of course, in the Faculty of Science and Technology, that one is split across two. We have the Health Sciences, and then we have the Computing. So Evans has spoken about our student who did very well in the Hawaii competition. So we have software engineering, we have computer science, we have Bachelor of Information Technology, we even have a Master's in Information Technology. And we are very keen, we would want our students to graduate after publishing in the journals. We even have a journal, an international journal of science and technology, because we want them to put their skills to use, and we emphasize applied research, research that can be transformed into real use. Then, of course, in the health sciences side, we have Bachelor of Public Health and Bachelor of Environmental Health Sciences. But I should not forget a very critical program, the Higher Education Access Program. This is a very good program because it serves those nations who don't have A-levels. When they come to us from these 47 nations, as I've said, they're able to do the Higher Education Access Program. It's a bridging program that enables them to bridge from ordinary level to higher education. But even Ugandans, so if I'm a Ugandan and I've not performed excellently at A-level, I don't have to go back for 2 whole years and repeat A-level. I can just do one course, 1 year, and then I can qualify for a university. You would qualify if you'd select a particular HEC course depending on what your aspirations are. So we have humanities for people who are going into the humanities, but we have also biological sciences and physical sciences. So those are, and most importantly,
you don't need to worry to first qualify with the A-level qualifications to join university.
No, no. I would say no and yes. No, in the sense that if you've come from a country and that country has no A-level, then you can do that bridging course, and the regulations allow us. But if you are Ugandan, for Ugandan, you have to first do A level. You cannot just come from the bridging course to degree. You have to first go to A level. But then if you get only one principal pass instead of the requirement of 2 principal passes, then with one principal pass and 2 subsidiaries, then you can join, without having to struggle. But I wanted to also add that we also have an excellent English short course. It's English as a second language, because some of our learners come from Burundi, where they speak majorly French. Some of them come from countries where they speak majorly Arabic. So how are they going to cope with English? So we support them with the English as a second language. Yes.
I didn't hear you speak about a new concept of AI. Did you have it at Cavendish?
Yes, yes, of course. I missed that out. But yes, we have 2 new programs on artificial intelligence and data science.
Okay.
One of them is a bachelor program, and we are one of the few universities that offer that program, Bachelor of Science in Artificial Intelligence and Data Analytics. But we also have the diploma for the starters. They can also do Bachelor of Data Science and Analytics. Yeah, so that is very critical, and it's actually attracting many students because, you know, AI is here with us. AI is here to stay. And for us at Cavendish, we are not like other institutions who say, oh, prohibit the artificial intelligence. No, because we actually say that you either embrace artificial intelligence or you perish.
Oh, yeah.
Because these days, some employers strictly want people who are AI savvy, because you're going to go into the workplace and you're going to be exposed to AI. So what do you do? So we equip our students. We teach them how to use artificial intelligence ethically. We teach them how to prompt engineer, because garbage in is garbage out. Our students learn how to ask those relevant questions, because if you look at a problem, for example, and you ask the wrong questions, then AI will give you an answer which is everywhere, which is not grounded. But our students are able to ask those right questions. Yeah, so we really introduce our students to artificial intelligence, and even all of them in our course of Introduction to Information Communication Technology, they're exposed to AI. And I mentioned that our learning platform is artificially intelligent. Yes.
So as the world struggles to understand AI, you're already there.
We're already there.
Good.
We're already there.
Thank you so much, Dr. Orif.
Yes.
Dr. Orif is the Vice Chancellor, Cavendish University, Uganda. And we are speaking about the 14th graduation ceremony of Cavendish University, which is actually due next week.
Next week on Thursday.
On Thursday next week. That is the 21st
Exactly.
of August 2025. And Evans,
Yes.
as we speak about this upcoming event, very important event, you as the Vice Chairman of the graduation committee, can you tell us how you are preparing for this event? How is it moving?
Yes, the graduation will be on 21st of August, next week. We have already invited quite a number of key guests. I think some, of course, which I'll give Dr. Olive to expound. We have Dr. Vincent Ogutu, Vice Chancellor of Strathmore University, who will be our commencement speaker. We have Mr. Bernard, who is the acting managing, is the acting managing director. Director General of East African Development Bank, yeah, among many other personalities, but just associating it with the entrepreneurship and the type of space we are working as Cavendish University, you can see the caliber of people that we are bringing on board. I think being that they have directly been able to source for this person, maybe she will have a chance to be able to explain these personalities in detail and how we take students very serious, including their graduation and even the type of people we call on that event. So this event is going to be at Speak Resort Omunnyo. It's no secret that Speak Resort Omunnyo is one of the best facilities we have in this country.
Sure.
And that also somebody would be asking, hey, Cavendish, how, why select Speak Resort Omunnyo? Very many people by there ask those questions because it's a very high class. But of course, bearing the type of brand that we hold, we equally don't take such things. We don't take that exit strategy for granted. So we want to give the students a pump. We want to give students, let them get their degree when they are feeling. Yeah. You may want to know, Mr. Apollo, that consecutively since 2021, we've been having His Excellency Jonathan Ebele Goodluck, the 14th former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, coming here in person. Okay, that is also is a very prestigious personality, and Cavendish University being able to make sure that actually him being able to accept to come and confer those degrees as our chancellor, it's a big thing. So our students, we're not just talking about this Pan-Africanism. Sometimes you get people who talk very well about Pan-Africanism, but they are not able to move the talk. So in Cavendish, when we are talking about Pan-Africa, we bringing such personalities still a demonstration of the type of things we are doing. So on that particular day, Mr. Apollo, we have already made engagements. We have already invited people to come on board. We have during the D-Day, this event is going to start at 7 a.m.
Okay.
In the morning. Of course, you're going to be there live. I would like to let people know that
Salt Media
TV
will be streaming and broadcasting the events live.
So we shall start the event at 7 in the morning. We have already advised students that let them keep time. And in the same way they keep time, we have taken very deliberate efforts to give them a worthwhile graduation. But we request them also in the same equivalence to give this event the respect it deserves.
Sure.
Because many students, they would like to get excited after they have been pronounced by the chancellor, they move out. But looking at the type of guests we have, we want to request the students and let them remain in that hall until the event ends. And of course, they are going to have picture sessions with the chancellor and things of that nature.
You've talked about the guests and the people who will grace the event. How many students are graduating on that day? And you said it's the 14th. It's the 14th graduation ceremony of Cavendish University.
Yes.
How different this will be?
Okay, so number one, for the students, we do, because we don't want the figures to change and then we have a wrong quotation. Remember that as we still have students who are clearing. So scientifically, I will not want to go into the details of the numbers as of now because the clearance process is still ongoing. And we will not want to be on record here and then tomorrow there is another. Sometimes with AI, it will keep on picking scattered information. But like she has explained to you, we having over 47 nationalities. But this time in terms of graduation, I think once we have statistics, I think on the graduation day, we are able to make those breakdowns. Now, about how special.
How special and how unique this 14th graduation.
Yes.
Because I've attended several graduation events of Cavendish University.
Yes.
And there are very many activities.
Correct.
That day, cultural dances and much more on display.
Now, we will have quite a number of activities that usually happens on this. We are going to have exhibitions, like you have heard about our ICT, the one who did the Huawei. He has, there are a number of students that will be able to showcase what they have been doing. Those who will come, for example, the invited parties will be able to see these herbal tea innovations we are talking about. We are going to have ICT students being able to show, I think some of them will be showcasing their human resource innovations. Others will be showcasing AI products. There are those that will be showcasing events. There is one who has innovated events management ticketing.
Oh.
Yeah. What he's coming up with is that, other than the confusion, the last minute confusion that most of the events managers face by, logistics, trying to get people to pay. Yeah, they have come up with an innovation that if
those will be showcased.
Those will be showcased. So those are among some few things. I mean, for the students to be able to showcase their talents. Yeah, but we're also going to have entertainment. I think it will be from our Nigerian students, and they have been carefully selected from our great cultural galas. We usually have a cultural gala, a Pan-African cultural gala, where students are able to, show their talents in terms of dances, foods, and stuff like that. And then we select the best to be able to come and make the presentation at our graduation. So we shall be expecting the students to be able to showcase that. We're also going to have awards, I think, which Dr. Olive maybe would be able to throw in light. We give awards to best students. Yeah, one as a motivation to them, but also for purpose of those who are still at the university, that if you work well, you are able to get something that, that actually signifies, or you're able to show that, I did well, because we know it's not easy to come in class and persevere for 3 years and come at the top of your class. So there are quite a number of awards which we shall be giving, and we are giving the practitioners, the industry, the sponsors, they are invited in person to be able to offer these awards.
Wow.
So those, among many others, will happen. But Cavendish also, by the way, while we have the graduation, we also have a special dinner.
Oh.
Yes. Of course, which is in the capacity of our former head of state. We also request him to have a chance and dine. So it's usually a pompous moment. Many people.
That is after the
graduation
event.
So we have a very special dinner with His Excellency Jonathan Goodluck. So that's the time he also gets time to interact with Ugandans. And of course, there are many people, like the guests that we have had previously, have found that a very important engagement. Because of course, when you hear about these personalities, other than usually maybe the top governments and stuff like that, it becomes a problem. And of course, after such session, we usually have a courtesy visit to His Excellency at State House. So, in brief. Yes.
That's what the D-Day will be like.
Yes.
Dr. Olive, quickly, he talked about the prominent people who will grace this important event. Anything to add on? And before we prepare to hear from our viewers.
Thank you very much, Apollo. Definitely, the Chancellor, he's already mentioned, our Chancellor is His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and he will be here. He always comes with his entourage, and we are ready to receive him. The guest of honor is Mr. Bernard Paul Mono, the Director General of East African Development Bank. And that is really to show, there is this saying that gown can meet town. Gown is the university meeting town, the industry. So you can see East African Development Bank, we want to really strengthen that linkage between our students and industry. And then the commencement speaker is a Vice Chancellor of Strathmore University, Dr. Vincent Ogutu. And here I would quickly add that, Cavendish University Uganda is part of an organization, a consortium of higher education institutions known as the Education Collaborative. And I say this because someone would be wondering, why is one university inviting a vice chancellor of another university to be their commencement speaker? And they competitors? No, we are not competitors. In the collaborative, we look at each other as collaborators.
Oh, yeah.
We are part of this collaboration, and I'm actually I'm the current chair of the strategic committee of the East African Hub of the Education Collaborative. And so we are happy to invite and receive Dr. Ogutu here. But then we also have the scholarships. The scholarships, I think it's also really important because we give scholarships each year. And since we started these scholarships in 2017, we have so many. So 40 of our scholarship students are going to graduate this year. And that is really a pride to us. We'll also do a pledge of ethical leadership.
Actually, that's what I wanted you to talk about, because I look at the theme for the day, empowering futures and cultivating leaders for a global tomorrow.
Yes, that's very right. So our theme is empowering futures, cultivating leaders for global tomorrow. So we are empowering their entrepreneurship, we are empowering their employability, and we are empowering their ethical leadership. Although we also empower their prospects to engage in further education here and even internationally. So how do we ensure that our students are ethical leaders? Of course, it starts right from semester one. We do a program is called Giving Voice to Values. It teaches our students how to confront ethical dilemmas. But so on graduation day, we'll culminate it with a pledge of ethical leadership. It's going to be led by Justice Monda. Justice Monda is our alumni. She did the Master of Business Administration at Cavendish. She's going to lead this pledge. And it is where our students undertake that they are going to provide ethical leadership. Yes. So that is really significant. We are going to do that. We are going to administer that on that day. And then they go thinking about that throughout their practice.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Olive Sabiti, the Vice Chancellor, Cavendish University, Uganda. And we would want to hear from your viewers in case you have a question, you have something to share with the administrators of Cavendish University who are in the studio. Use our WhatsApp line, use our SMS line, and let's engage and understand much more about Cavendish University, Uganda. And Evans,
yes,
I don't know if there's anything more you can speak about this event.
Not per se. We just want to especially request, like we have emphasized that to our graduates, let them actually be able to keep time. But also, as we are saying bye-bye to the current ones, we also want to let people know that right now there's an intake. Yeah. So besides graduation, there could be parents listening to us at this time. There could be students who are saying, oh, I've been looking for a university to go to. Dr. Oliver has already enumerated the courses we are doing. Please just come and apply. The advantage is that those who apply right now, as we are speaking, they get a 20% off their tuition.
It's a subsidy or what?
Yes, it is. It's a special one.
Okay.
So if you want to get to Cavendish University, currently there's an admission going on. And if you manage to apply as of now and went to our university, you will get a 20% commission on your fees. So we just wanted people also to know that as we are having these ones going, there's space for them to come in.
All right.
And also she has talked about the scholarships. but we're also giving again. How many are there?
33.
Okay. We are also giving 33 scholarships. Yeah. So we shall also be having a presser in that regard. And we have quite, as part of giving back to the community. So we shall be giving these scholarships sometime this week.
Thank you. Our viewers, that's it from Cavendish University. And they are organizing a graduation ceremony on 21st August 2025. That is next week on Thursday. And the events will be broadcast, but also streamed live on our platforms, Salt Media platforms, including Salt TV, including our YouTube channels, Salt Media app for those who watch over the Salt Media app, and we'll telecast the events from the beginning to the end, so you won't miss anything relating to this graduation. Kabubi Ronald sent in a message here, and he appreciates Cavendish University. Good morning, Bwana Apollo. Thanks for hosting Dr. Olive Sabiti. She sounds articulate and organized. Okay. And he also goes on to appreciate the programs and the administration of Cavendish University. Okay. You can interact with our guests. We still have like 5 minutes to close this show. But Dr. Olive, please speak to the people who are interested in joining Cavendish University.
Wow, I would like to welcome you all, our viewers, to Cavendish University, Uganda. I mentioned that part of our graduate exit profile is learning skills and lifelong learning. So don't be sitting there and thinking, wow, I graduated a long time ago, I have no more need for learning. No, learning is lifelong. And actually successful people are those who learn. If you look at a person like Warren Buffett, he says he reads 500 pages every day. So you're welcome to come and learn. We have artificial intelligence and data science, but then we also have all the many programs that can help you to become even to gain better mastery over your programs. So the semester will be beginning. We'll be having orientation on 25th of August. So please do enroll now. We have classes, they will begin on 1st September. And we say that success begins at Cavendish. And that is not cliche. It is the only place where you find students at the center. Whether you're being supervised for your research, whether you're being taught, our lectures are not missed. We come for each and every class. So Cavendish is the place to be. An excellent learning environment, efficient processes. You're welcome to Cavendish University, Uganda, and you're welcome to graduation. And congratulations to the graduating class of 2025.
And Hussein Sezibwa is, he says he's a proud alumni of Cavendish University. He's watching. Thank you so much for watching. And he sends regards to Evans and Dr. Olive. Thank you so much. Evans.
Yes.
Speak out to perhaps someone who wants to come to attend the graduation ceremony. How is the program? How is the parking? How is the ambience of the place?
Okay, maybe before we go to that, I just wanted to appreciate Musimami Grace.
Oh, yeah.
In charge of, he's on the top executive of Agri-Tech in the country. He says, okay, he thought I was somewhere. I'm not there. I'm in Cavendish.
Oh, yeah.
So right now we are talking about Cavendish. But he says he wants to join. Mr. Musimami Grace will be more than happy to make you join the university. Please just get in touch. Now, about the parking. Of course, the reasons why we select Omunnyo, first of all, in relation to the nature of the chancellor we have, there are things that we can't take for granted. Yeah, so we always want to make sure that when people come there, they're not scuffling for parking. Or where can I park? You find people parking in the bush. That's not the style of Cavendish University. So we have enough parking. You have a card. For those who have been given cards, we have deliberately given you that card plus a parking coupon. So when you come in, you will be ushered in and you'll be shown where to park. What we want to request the guests, please accept to be guided, because we have already made those preparations. And we have strictly instructed Omunnyo Security plus the team that will be working there, for purpose of having seamless flow, they should be able to follow the guidelines so that we have, proper flow of events. So if they tell you don't use this gate, please use the other one. Just know that it's part of what we have organized, so that things do not appear crowded. Lastly, I would want to thank the management of Salt Media.
Sure.
They have been very supportive in terms of our programs. Of course, also appreciating that one of your directors has been our alumni.
Yeah, sure.
No wonder you are doing a very good job. But we want to appreciate them in that regard. And I would like to thank the listeners, the viewers. I have right now a person from Dubai, who is the former vice president of Dubai Global Chamber of Commerce. Is just listening and saying, oh, it is great. I think also you have done a nice job to share these links. So we want to thank all the people that have sacrificed time to listen in. We hope that there's something that you have put in. If you have your children, you have a relative, this is the university of its kind.
Exactly.
Yeah. So don't wait for that historical. For us, we surpass the history and make deliveries. And I suppose that with the short time that we have been here, we have been able to demonstrate both what we are doing at the back and being able to show you the results that showcase what we stand for. So please join and God bless.
You are signing out, but I request one word for the graduates.
Okay.
The students who are coming for their big day.
Okay. Now to the graduates, we have given you the skills, we have given you the knowledge, but above all,
and their parents and guardians,
the ethical aspect. Yeah, we want you to take this serious, because these programs that you are joining, there is substantial research that was done about it, and we are very deliberate about this skill set that we have been able to give you. Please go into the field where there is no job. Be enterprising and make sure that you can create the jobs, okay? You need to appreciate the essence of the long journey of work. I've had people who do not want to take up certain jobs because they say, oh, for me, the target was the other one. As you wait for the perfect job, if the job shows up, begin hustling, okay? Within time, you'll be able to close the gaps. And we thank the parents in particular and the sponsors who've been able to trust us with their children. We hope that this will not be a disappointment, but bearing the type of graduates we have produced, we hope they will bring value to families, bring value to the communities where they come from.
Did you say the intake is ongoing?
Yes, it's ongoing, yes. It's ongoing, and if you want to bring in more, I've told them there is a 20% off the fees. So the intake is on.
On behalf of Salt Media, I take the honor and privilege to appreciate you, Cavendish University, for the long-standing partnership and always involving us in your events. Thank you so much, Dr. Orif, for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Evans, for your
thank you very
time
much,
and
Apollo.
deliberations.
Yes, thank you very much, Apollo, and we shall be looking forward to
We
seeing
can only wish you a successful graduation
Thank
ceremony.
Thank you.
To our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. And like we said in the beginning, we'll be streaming and broadcasting the events live from Speak Resort Omunnyo on the 21st of August 2025. It is the graduation ceremony of Cavendish University, Uganda. My name is Prince Apollo. We catch up again, perhaps at Omunnyo. I must appreciate my production team, and from here we'll be going into the sports update. Good morning, and God bless you all.